What you make me be, what you did to me. God save me. God, I know you got me now. Why don't you help me now? Why don't you help me now? Why don't you help me? Now I don't lose my mind. Now I don't lose my mind. Now I don't lose my mind. Now I let you die. Now I know you die. Now I know because the doctor said I brought my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Used to sing and play my guitar. Now I'm just looking some bizarre. Everything I do, everything where you talk, I do, everything where you ask, I do. What 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 did to me? What said
Yo guys, this is the author of One Smart Forex. This is the second strategy that I'm going to be taking you guys. So this second strategy has to do with what is known as the double tops, the double bottoms, or they give a pattern which is also known as M and W. You understand? And those things are for trend reversal. Do you understand? What do we mean by trend reversal? Let's say, for instance, now market has been on a downward trend for over a very long period of time. You know, markets cannot keep on moving in the same direction. There is a need for that trend to get exhausted. You understand? So M and W, or double tops and double bottoms, you understand, are the kind of pattern that shows or tells you that the trend is about to go to an end. So let's take this insight for example now. Market has been on an upward trend. I told you that whenever market is on an upward trend, it forms series of what? Higher highs and higher lows. So forms high low, high, then came down to form what? High low. Then for market, due to the fact that the bullish pressure has been reduced, market could not go above this previous higher highs. So market decides to stop here, then come down. So that is how M or double tops are being formed. You understand? That is how M's and double tops are being formed because of the bullish pressure has been reduced. So this is also another way for you to know that a trend has got exhausted because it will not go higher than the previous high. So that shows that the trend has the bullish pressure has been exhausted and there's a shift in trend already. So can you see this looks like an M, right? So, however, there are two ways with which you can benefit this thing. The first way is for you to sell at the second leg. However, you need some confluences before you can or before you be able to sell at this place. The first thing that you need to look out for is your indicator. Sorry, the first thing you need to look out for is your candlesticks. The kind of candlesticks that are being formed there. Maybe you can find a, a bearish pin bar or a doji or a morning star. You can find it here. You know, this is also a resistance. You understand? So those are the things that will make you to sell here. However, I don't advise you to sell from this second leg because market can decide to just trap you. You understand? So the second way with which you can take advantage of this thing, this is the neckline. This is the neckline. So you can wait for market to break this neckline, then come back for a retest the neckline, then you sell all the way to the nearest support. So that is the second way with which you can take advantage of this M or double top. Can you see it looks like an M? It is also a double top, 1, 2. However, there is also formation of triple tops sometimes. There are formation of triple tops sometimes as well. You understand? We can have a triple top sometimes. We can have triple tops sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So then the next one I'm going to talk about now is what is the double bottom. So let's assume that you've been on a downward trend for a very long period of time. This is a low, go back to form lower high, came down to form what? Lower low, went up to form what? Lower high, came down to form what? Lower low, went up to form lower high, came down, but could not go below the previous low due to the fact that the bearish pressure has been reduced. The seller pressure, like people that are selling, has been reduced due to one way or the other because the bullish pressure has outweighed the bearish pressure. Who are the bulls? The bulls are the buyers, while the bears are the sellers. So that means if market could not go below that previous low to form a new low, that means the bearish pressure has reduced and the bullish pressure has taken over. However, okay, this is the neckline as well. This is the neckline as well. However, there are two ways with which you can also benefit from this trading. Either you sell from this resistance. Okay, let me make the resistance. Either you sell from this resistance. This is the resistance. Sorry, either you buy rather, you don't sell. Either you buy from this resistance or you wait for it to break the neckline, then come back for a retest the neckline. And after retesting the neckline, you can now decide to take a buy. However, you need to put it at the back of your mind that it is not all W's and M's that comes back for a retest. They can just decide to be going and never come back to that point of the neckline to retest it. To understand what I'm talking about. However, likewise, the same way that we have double double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, we also have triple bottom as well. It can be three instead of these two that you have here. It can be three. Something of this nature. The main thing is that the lows are not getting, they are not closing below this low. Okay, you understand? So that is how you can have a triple bottom as well. So they are still saying the same thing. So you can either wait for break and retest of the neckline as well. Can you see? But it's not every time that they always come back for a neckline. So that is why it is advisable to you to get smart while picking your entry because it is very important. So now after we've been able to illustrate, after we've been able to illustrate, now um let's go to the market space and see some examples. So the first example that I'm going to pinpoint out here is a W. Look at this. This is the resistance. Can you see that market has been on a downward trend? Look at it. Series of lower highs and lower lows. Lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, then to this high low because market could not close below the previous what? Below the previous lower low. So that becomes the high low, then high high, high low, high high before the market structure got broken, then it started going up again. Can you see it? So now let's look at this. So look at the resistance. Can you see the resistance? Look at the resistance of the W. Can you see it? This is the resistance of the W and it started going. This is the neckline. Can you see that they never came back to the neckline to retest before and they continue going. They never came back to this neckline to retest, not until they broke the structure. They broke the entire market structure and started going up again. Can you see that they did not come back to retest this neckline? So that is what I'm talking about. That they do not come back to retest this neckline all the time. You understand? So let's go to previous market structure and see. However, M and Ws can be formed anytime, but the major place that you need to anticipate it is at the top of the trend and at the bottom of the trend. So that is the way with which you can take the maximum benefit of it. You understand? If you ask me, this is an M, but this is an M. Look at it. Can you see this M? Can you see the M? But market did not go below this neckline before it started doing what? Before it started going up. So that is the reason why I said that I would just prefer markets to do what? I would prefer markets to break this neckline, come back for a retest, then I will know that okay, it is actually an M, then I will sell. And hence the market did not get to that neckline before it started going up. So sometimes it can be trap, it can be a trap for retail traders, you understand. So that is why it is very safe and safer for you to always wait for a retest, for a break and retest of the neckline before you take advantage of it. So this is also a W. Look at this. This is also a W. So it does not have to be picture perfect all the time. This is a W. Can you see? It does not have to be picture or textbook perfect all the time. This is the neckline of this one. Can you see the market did not get to the neckline before it started going up? So this is an M, but this M is not formed at the top of this is like a triple top. This is like a triple top. Can you see it? This is like a triple top. If we look at it very well, it's like a triple top. One, two, three. Then market started falling. So that is how it actually works. So like I said, does not necessarily have to be picture perfect all the time. So if you change your candlestick, if you change it to line charts, you actually see a lot of M's and W's on it. Look at this M. Look at this M. Can you see the M? Can you see? So that's an M. Does not necessarily have to be picture perfect. This is a W, but this W is not below a trend. It is not at the bottom of a trend, you understand? But they can be formed anywhere actually. But the most the place where me I love it to be formed is what is at the bottom is at the bottom of trends and at the top of trend, because that is actually what is going to let me know that a trend is about to end as well, you understand. So let's change it back to, though this line chart is actually okay for you that you are just trying to learn and find your ways out. I can spot it anywhere. You can also spot it on any time frame as well. Just need to configure your eye. I don't need to change from candlestick to line chart. But if you want to see very well, you can actually switch back to line chart, because it is going to be very obvious on line chart compared to you looking at candles. So I'm trying to find more examples. So this is a W, this is a W, can you see? And this is the neckline. Can you see the market came back to retest the neckline of this one and started going up? So that is how it works. So the more you practice, the more you actually know. You understand? The more you practice, the more you know. This is like a triple top here that I spoke about. One, two, three. The market started falling. Can you see it? So that is how those things, that is how they work. That is how they work. So you always see them. You can see them on any time frame. This is a 2-hour time frame. For you to see that we can see them on any time frame, let's go to 30 minutes time frame. Can you see? This is a W. Let me show you. This is a W. Look at it very well. because it is on a lower time frame, so market did not really move that well. So if you see it on higher time frame, this is also a W here. If you see it on higher time frame, it will actually go very, very longer compared to when looking at it from what, from a smaller time frame. Look at this one. See the fall. Can you see? So this one did not come back to test what, okay, it actually came back to test the neckline with this one, this week here. This week came back to test the neckline and see the fall. So at the top of a trend, I told you I love to see them at the top of a trend or at the bottom of a trend. I love to see an M at the top of a trend and a W at the bottom of what, of a trend. Look at this M. Look at this M. Why is it not doing? Can you see? Started falling. Can you see it? Started falling. So that is how actually you spot those things. That is how you spot them. I'm still trying to find more examples. However, let me go to some other place so that we could just see. It happens on any time frame on any PS, you understand? Does not mean it really happens only on USD. It happens on any tier, any time frame, you understand? Because that is how um market actually operates. So let's go to no. Let's go to what then said or let's go to what then said or some other place. Look at this M. What's this? Look at this M. See what happened at this, and it started falling. Can you see it? So you can actually see them on any time frame, on any peer. This is also an M here. Can you see it? Started falling. So look at this support and resistance as well. Look at this support and resistance. Can you see it? Can you see the support and resistance? So this is also a W. Let me remove this one. This is a W. Look at it. This is a W. Started going. This is an M at the top of the trend. Can you see the M? See the M. Can you see the M? So you just have to configure your eye. That is this is also a W. You look at it very well. This is also a W. You just have to configure your eye. So probably this is coming back for your retest. Like the first take profit will be to this resistance. So that means if you want to buy, just come to the measuring to take long position, then you put what you put a buy here and take your profit to the next resistance. Can you see it? So that is how to go about all these N's and W's, everything. That is how to go about those N's and W's. So it is very simple. My DM is always open for questions and all. You just have to configure your eye, and the more you practice, the more you know. The more you practice, the more you know. So kindly subscribe to my channel and give me feedback about this video when you are done. What you feel about the video? If it is actually cool, or there are some things I need to correct about it. This is just for educational purpose. You understand? Just for educational purpose.